What's going on YouTube? My name is ginj-tcg or Chris, and today I'm back with another long requested deck, and that is going to be Dark Box. And I know I just wanted to say I'm sorry again, I don't have the face cam up. I am spending this week with my family. This is my first day here. I don't have the best setup yet, so I'm talking just a little bit quieter in the mic. I hope it's not too much of an issue just because I don't want to wake up my family because it's actually super late. And I'm setting up the desk area so I'll be able to get my face cam up for the rest of the week on the videos. So everything should continue to normal after this one, but I am so excited to play this deck. I played a few games with it and it was actually a blast. This deck has definitely been shown everywhere else. I mean, I am super late to getting to Dark Box. I mean, this deck probably got the most upgrades in Shrouded Fable, and somehow I am still a week behind on getting it up, but it's cool. We're here now and we're rocking with it, and I feel like it's a bit of a chaotic list because there's so many things I wanted to play, so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna play all of them. So if you don't know what the Dark Box does, it revolves around this little guy here, the Pecharunt EX, with the Subjugating Chains ability. Once during your turn, it's just an automatic switch, so it's just you anti-stall because you can just get around it very easily, and then you poison the Pokemon that you put in the active spot. It has a phenomenal late game attack, Irritated Outburst, where you do 6 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So you know, you could just sweep like a basic EX or something if your opponent has taken a bunch of prizes in the last turn of the game. Stage 2s might be a little more difficult unless you have yourself poisoned with the Binding Mochi card, which I'll get to in a little bit. Maybe then you could push a stage 2 KO, but the big reason that ability is amazing is because you can pair it with Okidogi EX. So when you put this Pokemon in the active spot with that ability and poison it, you get the Chain Crazed attack, which does 130 damage plus 130 more if you're poisoned. So you're swinging base 260 so consistently. That's when you pair it with Binding Mochi, where you could do 40 more if you're when you're poisoned, you do 40 more damage. Sorry, I don't know why I just like completely blanked on what I was going to say. So you could swing for 300, which is absolutely ridiculous. Other attackers in this deck, and there are a bunch of them. We got the 2 prize Roaring Moon EX. We're not playing the single prize one. It doesn't really work in this deck since we're not playing a lot of ancient cards. So we got the Frenzied Gouging attack if we need to take a massive OHKO at any point. We're playing 2 Munkidori EX, which I think is a very slept on attacker in this build, with the Oh No You Don't ability. When you're knocked out and you have a Pecharunt EX in play, which we naturally do all the time, your opponent takes 1 for your prize card. So essentially, this is our single prize Pokemon that can swing for 190, which is awesome to clean up for some 2-shot KOs. You know, it's just a very nice card to have in the background, alongside Fezandipiti EX for support with the Flip the Script ability. I've played this in other decks. It's just a consistent draw 3 once your opponent has taken big knockouts in the mid and late game. We're also pairing this deck with Darkrai VSTAR. So many Dark Boxes are not playing Darkrai VSTAR, and honestly, it might be better not to, but I just can't help but find Star Abyss to be the most useful thing on the planet. I mean, taking 2 items back is insane, especially when our ace spec is Secret Box, which I think is perfect on making sure this deck can just be the most consistent thing imaginable. Or you don't even have to. You could just take like Dark Patch, maybe Rod, something like that back. I think it's awesome. We got a ton of different like Energy Search, Recovery type cards, so those are all prime Star Abyss, you know, like ability cards you could take. You know what? You get what I'm saying. You're rocking with me. We're also playing the single prize Munkidori, just moving some damage counters around since we're poisoning ourselves is kind of nice. We're not playing any Psychic Energy. We're really never going to attack this thing. It's not possible in this deck, but just to remove the poison damage can be very nice and maybe fix some math, and you know, maybe that'll be that massive way you take a 2 prize KO with Pecharunt EX in the late game, or fix some math and actually get a big KO on like a Pidgeot EX with Okidogi if you don't have Binding Mochi or something like that. So Munkidori is super useful, as well as Morpeko for the free retreat, Radiant Greninja for consistent draw. And then in terms of supporters and items, we've got the new supporter Janine secret art, where you choose 2 dark Pokemon and then search your deck for a basic dark energy card, attach it, and then if any of your energy was attached to your active Pokemon, you can poison it, which can also boost Okidogi's damage without Pecharunt in play. So Janine secret art is literally the perfect card for this deck and absolutely cracks it out. In terms of the other supporters, I'm playing a decent bit of Iono, Arven Research just for consistency, Penny in case, you know, they are trying to 2-shot one of my Pokemon. I can pick it up, reset the play. I think that's a phenomenal card in a deck like this. It works very well. And then we've got Pokestop. So I'm not super worried about discarding important cards because we're playing one copy of Palpad and one copy of Rod. So if I lose any supporters or Pokemon I might need, I can Rod or Palpad them back and then use Star Abyss to constantly recycle those another time if absolutely needed. Or take back another Dark Patch to help with energy acceleration, you know, kind of so on and so forth. It's really like whatever the vibe is, we're going to be rocking with. We got a whole bunch of attackers, a whole bunch of support Pokemon. Oh my gosh, wait, the cat is jumping on me. Sorry, at my mom's place I got a dog and 2 cats, and that's part of the reason I don't have the perfect setup right now. So if my cat jumps on my keyboard at any point, I apologize. But for now, Mochi's just hanging out right next to me, and the dog is sleeping at my feet, so we're having a good time. Sadly, I don't have the face cam on, I can't show him off, but I definitely will get him in a little part of one of these videos this week. Anyways, enough yapping about the deck. Let's get into these 3 matches and finally play the long-awaited Dark Box. Welcome to match number 1. We open up with a pretty solid hand, especially going second. I mean, we got Secret Box nice and early, which we can rip and just kind of get whatever we need, and we're up against Scyther. So, honestly, single price Scyther could be kind of a nightmare because we have an unholy amount of ability Pokemon in play that they could one-shot. So, that could definitely be difficult. This is insane. I've entered, like, the backrooms of all backrooms right now, man. I haven't played the game. I missed a few days of playing. I streamed, and now I'm up against some insane decks. Actually, it's a Goldengo deck. I prefer Goldengo, but this is going to be an annoying Pokemon to deal with. Well, specifically the evolution, because it's a phenomenal single prize attacker that's going to just deplete pretty much any 2-prize Pokemon we have in play. That being said, leaving Munkidori in the active this turn might actually work out in our favor really well, because it'll be worth 1 prize when I put Pecharunt EX into play. So, you know what? Honestly, this might have been pretty much the most ideal start. I could even choose to get rid of Secret Box and use Research, just because I can Star Abyss it back, which I think I like a lot. You know, because I just kind of want to draw more cards, set up my hand. We've got Greninja Energy. You know what, maybe I use Greninja instead of Fezandipiti in this match, just because I got it in hand. Because we kind of have a luxury of, like, which support Pokemon do we want to use. We don't ever have to use all of them. But with a hand like this, I'm really leaning towards Greninja. So let's do that. Let's Greninja first, then Ultra Ball. More likely than not ripping Research here. Those are cards to draw into. That's for sure. So we're just going to take a Okidogi right now, because this is going to be the most energy to set up. We don't necessarily need Roaring Moon in this matchup, so I'm going to vibe without it. And I'm just going to rip the Research and see what we can pull here. So, that is a mess. That is a whole lot of cards I really didn't want to see. So I'm going to play Pokestop, which will probably help him, but I feel like I need it a lot right now. And this could make things a bit better. Right? Yeah, no, it totally can. So let's play Dark Patch onto this guy. It's pretty much fully set up for next turn, so this will be solid. And then there's no way we could get an attack off because we didn't use Janine. We used Research. So I might as well just pass and just let it rock, you know. We've got 3 abilities in play. Scizor is not, the single prize Scizor is not taking a KO on Munkidori, which is perfect for us. And it also gives us some time next turn to use the ability, swing 260. Oh, actually, that's insane. If we could get an early KO on Goldengo before they could get vibing, we are chilling. And I'm so okay with that, Iona. We had some decent cards in hand, but nothing too playable. This makes me feel just infinitely better. So, let's see. What am I doing this turn? What am I doing? It all depends if they put Goldengo in the active or not. I really want it to be in the active. I want to take 2 prizes next turn, and this is the hand to do it. This is like the perfect hand to do it, actually. So they're going to Pokestop. They're going to get rid of 3 cards that I love to see hit the discard pile. Rigid Band is super nice hitting the discard pile because we're swinging perfect math on Goldengo. If they get the Rigid Band attached, we would have to get Binding Mochi down to swing for 1 shot. So this isn't bad. This is solid setup for sure. And then we got options. We could Janine, we could Arvin, we could even Munkidori, you know, if they take a big KO. Or not Munkidori, we can Fezandipiti. Fezandipiti Greninja could go hard. Maybe we don't go Darkrai. Ah, but I did lose Secret Box. Maybe I just rock no ace back this game, you know? That's insane. I'm actually... Why did you... It's got a free retreat. I hope my opponent knows that. Who are they retreating into? It has to be Goldengo, right? Give me the 2-prizer. Maybe they don't know what they're up against. Maybe they haven't seen many dark decks. To be fair, I haven't played against many dark boxes myself. And now they just retreat into another Scyther. I'm confused. I am very confused. And they use Superior Energy Retrieval to put an energy back. Yeah, I got no idea what my opponent's doing. But I respect it. I mean, they got a plan, and I guess that's all that matters at the end of the day. So, maybe, you know what, we could just hope he top deck boss. That could be awesome. I could 100% rock with the top deck boss. Fezandipiti is a sweet KO target as well. Or Gust target, boss target. 2-prize Pokemon, shuts down their draw engine. I mean, it is just a phenomenal look. So we'll see what they do here. I'm fine, I think, with sitting another turn and just kind of hanging out. I don't think there's any real pressure for me to get super aggressive when I don't have the hand to force some insane plays. So we definitely want a Nest Ball here, but for who? Because we're probably going to fill up our bench this turn. So, do I ever go Darkrai? Is the Darkrai VSTAR prize? It's not. Alright, crazy play. Let's get Darkrai Okidogi down. I like this board. This is a fun board. We can Janine Secret Art. I'm just going to sit behind this Munkidori all day long. I feel absolutely no pressure in getting this thing down right now. And I'm just going to put some energy onto Darkrai and onto another Okidogi, just so they don't have an optimal boss target. And I think here we're just going to concealed cards. Not feeling super pressured to get another energy immediately and boom, double Janine. Alright, that's solid. That's good. That's really good for us. So, do I rip the stop? I feel like I always rip the stop. Might as well. We play a bunch of items in the deck. We actually lose Arven. Energy hurts a little bit. Losing Arven hurts a little bit. But we could pretty much guarantee Darkrai VSTAR next turn with Arven for Ultra Ball. Because we should have one still left in the deck. Yeah, we do. So, I'm fine with this. I am 100% fine with this. And we could even... Do we have a way? Oh, no. We don't have Vessel and discard. Okay. I could Arven for Ultra Ball. Get Darkrai VSTAR, take Secret Box back, and then make my item search for, what do you call it? Dark Patch, maybe? Or, excuse me, Vessel. Because we already have Dark Patch and discard, so I could totally starve this for, like, Secret Box Dark Patch. That could go insane. Because then we could get one energy back, we could get a bunch out of the deck. Yeah, no, that would be such an elite play. Unless they just sit behind Scyther again. If they just keep sitting behind Scyther, I'm just going to wait till I get boss. Or they boss me, which I guess is more likely because they have way better draw than I do. Like, they just have way better natural draw. But to be fair, I can't really do anything without boss. I don't see a benefit to KOing Scyther. It's a 1-prize Pokemon. Ideally, I want this matchup to go 2-4-6, where I just take 2 prizes every turn, and KOing a Scyther is never going to get me there. So I think that's kind of why I'm just like looking over it and just trying to play a little bit more passively, especially while my opponent seems to be doing the same thing right now. So they've also got a massive hand. At some point, they got to do something, right? Like, at what point do they just attach? Excuse me, it's getting very late by me, so I am a little tired, but I'm trying my best to make sure my videos go up at the regular time. And they don't process this Scyther has free retreat. I mean, they put rescue board on this one, and they use switch to get out of the other one, so my mind is blown right now that they haven't figured out they could just retreat. It'll make it so much easier, and they haven't played a supporter yet. Oh, that could be scary. That could be very scary. I want them to just deal with my active, just swing hard. Hold the hand boss's orders. Ah, this is what I was so worried about. Oh boy. Who do they take? Yep, that makes sense. The most set up Okidogi I got in play. That makes the most sense. So, not ideal. Hurts a bit. They're taking the first 2 prize KO. Hopefully, will be able, we'll definitely follow up with a 2-prize KO. I'm actually like not worried about that whatsoever. I'm very confident we're taking a KO this turn. It's just a matter of, can we disrupt them at any one point? So I like that. Maybe I get oh no, we have Fezandipiti in hand. Do I ever play Fezandipiti? I could. I totally could. Because we could set up an Okidogi pretty much in one turn. Maybe we could get a Darkrai attack. We go Okidogi, Darkrai, Okidogi. Might be the best plan. Maybe even we get a boss KO with this Fezandipiti. Or, oh my god, I'm saying all types of wrong Pokemon with this Munkidori. On their Fezandipiti. That could be an awesome way for us to take 2 prizes. For now, let's use Fezandipiti's attack before I decide which supporter will be the best. Let's see if we can get Ultra Ball or Darkrai VSTAR. We actually get neither. And we've already got 4 energy in discard. I really don't want to concealed cards any more away. So I'm just going to Arven for Ultra Ball. And we'll take a Binding Mochi as well. Because that's always, I feel like, just a solid card to have in hand. We're going to Ultra Ball away Nest Ball and Munkidori. Because they're going to swing for Oko pretty much no matter what. They've got an insane engine to get energy and play in one. And just take massive KOs. It doesn't matter if we heal 30 damage Munkidori. It's not really fixing any math. So now I want to Star Abyss. And I want Dark Patch Secret Box. And then I'll probably just hold the Secret Box, but I'll play the Dark Patch. Because we got Dark Patch Manual attached for the KO. So let's do this. And let's get this energy down. We got 3 energy left. We got 3 Dark Patch Rods still in the deck. I could Rescue Stretcher for Okidogi. Don't necessarily see a huge benefit right now since I don't need it at the moment. Like, our bench is totally full. We have an insane amount of support Pokemon. So I think I just swing 260. Take the KO. I don't need to play Binding Mochi. Let's just take the KO. Let's go Econ prizes with them. Sadly, they had a good pop-off turn last turn, but we'll see if we can keep the pace. I mean, they got 1 Goldengo in play, 1 Fezandipiti in play, and Greninja, so they are drawing a legit amount of cards. I mean, they got guaranteed 3 off Fezandipiti, potentially 5 if they use a Radiant Greninja concealed cards, and if they use Goldengo when it's in the active spot, they're drawing, oh my god, 7 cards, 8 if you count their top deck, yeah, so they're drawing an unholy amount of cards. That's actually gross. Did not want to see that. On top of their 5-card hand, I mean, there's no shot this Okidogi is seeing the next turn. If it is, we're chilling. If it is, we're going Secret Box for boss all day, every day. Give me that Goldengo. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I would take Goldengo. 100% take Goldengo. And then I'll deal with whatever else next turn. So they're going to flip the script here. They're already at 8 cards. And what do they need? They need a manual attach onto Goldengo, followed by how many energy? 5 energy. Very, very possible. Or, and that's 2. That's 2 right there. Or if they play the single prize Scizor, they would do how much damage? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, you know what? If they just get the evolution into Scizor EX and the manual attached, they'll just get the KO with that as well. Which could be a bit annoying. For sure. Because I got nothing after that. That's not necessarily true, actually. Because I could get an Okidogi KO next turn, even if they KO are active. Because what I would do, promote Darkrai, Night Stretcher, Okidogi, Janine Secret Art, Dark Patch, Manual Attach, boom, KO, Okidogi. Oh, but then I would have boss. Oh my god. Oh, this is a mess. This is a nightmare. I think we might be cooked. I mean, oh, they're retreating. Thank gosh. Oh man, I did not want to see Scizor there. We were toast if they used Scizor for the single prize disruption KO. And here's the Hyper Aroma, so they had it. Our opponent could have destroyed us, but thankfully they're going a bit easy on us. Taking their turns nice and slow. I respect it. Taking their time. Did they even play that Gimme Cooldown this turn, or was that last turn? I don't remember. That was last turn, right? Probably. They do so many things a turn, it's like I don't even remember what they're doing, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. So they played, this is their second energy retrieval. Man, they're playing a lot of those cards, which makes sense. Energy retrieval, spear energy retrieval, that's kind of what you gotta do in Goldengo. Make sure you keep using all the energy, and there's their third energy retrieval. How are there so many of these and not superior energy retrievals? I am so confused. But this Okidogi is cooked. There is nothing we can do to keep this Okidogi up for sure. But that's alright. That is a-okay. Could I take a KO with Munkidori here, actually? 190 plus 40 isn't enough to KO now that they got Rich Man in play. Actually, it wouldn't really be enough in general. It would be 230. So it's not ideal. Not ideal at all. So I guess we just have to go Okidogi into the active and hope they somehow don't have a follow-up. I guess. Do I ever Iono put them at 2? I mean, they just draw like so many cards with Fezandipiti again, so it kind of feels like what the point, but I feel it, or excuse me, what's the point? But I feel like we have to. I feel like that's really the best and only shot we got at this point. We got 6 energy in this card. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is bad. Let's put the Binding Mochi here, and let's put the Binding Mochi on this guy. Oh, actually, we have to do it on here. Okay, okay. And then let's Dark Patch, throw one of these energies there. Let's do this, and then I can Secret Box away. I guess we gotta do 1-1-1 and just see what the vibe is. See if we have another Dark Patch in the deck. I'm hoping we do. We'll take one of these. Perfect. We got 1 Dark Patch left, and I'll take. Actually, I'm playing Iono this turn, so I don't really want either of those in play. I just want to Dark Patch to Okidogi and then rip Iono. Put them at as little cards as I can, but also guarantee the KO. So let's Dark Patch. Let's get this guy here. Let's rip the Iono, and then we'll Fezandipiti after to make our hand as big as possible going into the next turn. And I think I like this the most. So now, let's flip the script, or excuse me. Yeah, no. Fezandipiti is flip the script. Okay, I have to keep mixing up which dark Pokemon is which. So now we can use Subjugating Chains. Now that our opponent is at 2 cards, and we put Goldengo on the bottom of the deck because they played a Hyper Aroma and they didn't do anything with it. So we just swing 270 and take the KO on Goldengo. If they get 1 energy card onto Scizor, they win. They take the KO. We're cooked. There's nothing we can do about it. But if they don't get it, I've actually yet to find Boss. They go into Scyther, which they haven't realized has a free retreat. Maybe they think they're toast here. That'd be pretty funny, actually, if they don't realize they can free retreat into Scizor. I'd feel so bad, but some lessons are learned the hard way. And you know what? I'm not complaining. If it means we get the chip, I'm not complaining at all. But next turn, I'm 100% digging for Boss. How we do that? No idea. Radiant Greninja is all we got, at the cost of pretty much all our energy. So they're going to retreat. They know it has free retreat. They were just burning switches and rescue boards for no reason. They go into Scizor. Yeah, got the energy. There's no way. Yeah, okay. So that's going to wrap it up. That hurts, man. Oh my god. And Boss, please take Greninja. Please take Munkidori. That'd be so funny. No, you take Pecharunt. Okay, well, that's going to wrap it up for a rather brutal game number 1, man. That was tough. We kept pace so well, we just didn't take the first 2 prize KO, which is always a nightmare against Goldengo, so that hurts a bit. I'm very confident in this list, though. I mean, I am very confident we can pull a 2-1 record with this deck. Let's get into match number 2. Let's see how well we can do with the new Dark Box from Shrouded Fable. Welcome to match number 2. Our opponent is going first, and we open up with a decent hand. It's not amazing. It's okay. I mean, we got Nest Ball. We got Janine's. We're up against Giratina VSTAR. Oh my god, is this a Lost Zone Tina deck? I haven't played against that in so long. That might be a little hard because they play a lot of single prizers. I feel like this deck thrives against other 2 prize matchups. Like, ideally, Goldengo would have been great if we could take the first 2 prize KO. I think I played it a bit too passively, and this deck kind of needs a bit more of an aggressive playstyle, which is something I just naturally don't have. Like, I feel like I always play a bit more passive with my deck. So I like defensive decks because those complement a more passive playstyle. Whereas decks like this, Miraidon, you know, Pao, Raging Bolt need a much more aggressive, full send type of mindset, which I always hesitate on, and that's when those decks start to hurt a little. So, you know, I'm upset about that last game. You know, I really thought we had the chip there. I thought we had a good shout. I was hoping Iono could disrupt them enough, but sadly we weren't able to pull through. And yeah, no, it's definitely a lost on Tina deck. I mean, they took their sweet time prize checking after that nest ball. They are going into a singular Comfey, so they kind of got what they need going into next turn, especially if they got a Colress in hand. Whereas we're kind of just sitting here hoping we could do anything. I mean, I don't even know who I nest ball with a hand like this. I feel like it has to be Okidogi, you know. Okidogi is pretty much the only thing that can one-shot Tina. I mean, yes, we could use Frenzied Gouging, but I really don't feel like getting cooked by Sableye, so maybe we don't, you know? Maybe we just go Okidogi and absolutely pray this Pokestop will clutch. For now, it's Janine. Let's thin the deck from as much energy as possible, right? Let's Pokestop. Let's pray we get a nest ball. If I can get a nest ball, we'll figure the rest out. But if not, we'll be in a rough spot. You know, I'll take it. Perfect. As for a nest ball, I got a nest ball, and there's nothing else I can do past that. So let's take Pecharunt. Let's just make sure we can switch. Let's set up our Pokemon for next turn, and I'll rock with this. It'll force them, if nothing else, to pretty much deal with this Okidogi as fast as possible, because from now on, I'm attacking with Okidogi every turn it's in the active, which is good for us. I'll take it. Decent turn one. For next turn, no idea what I'm going to do. No idea what I'm going to do at all. I mean, I've got Janine onto both bench. Get some energy in play for Darkrai, maybe set up Pecharunt as a late game attacker, but I think overall this matchup could be a little hard just because Tina kind of does well into two prize decks like this that don't have the hyper aggressive nature as other two prize decks, you know. I think that's the one thing that I think holds me back from falling in love with Darkbox as a whole, is this deck just doesn't have the like raw and insanely fast power that other turbo 2 prize decks have. Sure, it could take massive one-shot KOs, and Okidogi's pretty bulky, which is really nice. But overall, it's not, like, to me, it doesn't necessarily feel any better than maybe, like, Raging Bolt or Pao. Like, you know, if you're going for just a strong 2 prize auto KO deck, play Miraidon. You know, like, Miraidon's, I feel like, a bit more aggressive than the Darkbox, but maybe I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I'm not seeing the perfect list. That being said, I mean, I do love it. It is a lot of fun, and I feel like Dark Pokemon always get a lot of buffs. Like, I feel like they always have a mini set where they just get an insane amount of cards, and this might be the most fun way to play Darkbox that I've seen in a while. And I think I'm also just a little turned off from playing Dark Pokemon just because I used to play Shadow Rider, Calyrex VMAX, and I used to get cooked by Eternatus VMAX when that was in play, so actually we prized a whole lot of Pokemon. I don't hate Munkidori here at all, because we could just start pinging some 20 damage onto Okidogi, make it easier to KO. We can start pinging damage onto... I'm less worried actually about Comfey. I think I am going to take Munkidori though, because we can just start cleaning up our own poison damage, which really could help us. So let's do that. We're also going to lose our last Biting Mochi, or no, second Biting Mochi. Okay, so not our last one, that's good. So let's attach the Dark Energy here. Put Biting Mochi on the active just because I'm going to end up discarding it anyways, and then we'll research and see if we can draw into a bit of a better hand. So this is sweet. This is actually like really, really solid hand. I really do love this. Let's get another Okidogi down, and let's nest ball for Fezandipiti, which... Oh my god, did I prize Fezandipiti and I didn't even process it? I 100% did, didn't I? Oh my god, I saw that Munkidori and my brain just like turned off. I'm such a bum. Such a bum. Let's take Munkidori EX. It's just a 1-prize Pokemon that can 2-shot Giratina. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. And then we can just dark patch to our other Okidogi. I can't believe I overlooked that. I don't know if Fezandipiti was, or I don't know if Munkidori was better than Fezandipiti there. I think I might have misplayed a bit, but I mean, I'm still rocking with it. We're still taking KOs, so you know what? It's not the end of the world. We're swinging 300. That is gross. That is so insane. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm just talking bad about Dark Pokemon because I got trauma by getting cooked by Dark Pokemon for so long, years later. And I'm always like, oh, Dark deck. It's like Charizard. It's like the Dark decks are always like the evil decks. The decks I'd never play out of principle out of the Dark decks. So, don't take it personally. Although I do love Darkrai V ASR. Darkrai V ASR might be one of my favorite V ASRs. So it's very contradicting. I am 100% a hypocrite. But we'll see what they can do this turn. This deck is actually a ton of fun to play, though. I actually, so I tried recording 2 videos, and then at 2 different points, like, family walked in and was just talking to me, whatever, so I just kind of, like, trashed the recordings, and I just had fun playing the deck while hanging out with a couple different family members, and I have had a blast playing this deck, though. I mean, it's definitely kind of crazy. Like, I feel like I don't know the ins and outs of this deck really well enough to pilot it at the highest level, but it's fun, and I can see how if you could get good with a Dark Box deck, maybe it is better than Miraidon and Raging Bull, and I'm totally just not giving it the credit that it's due. Because I feel like that turn, you know, I took Munkidori because I'm familiar with Munkidori, and I'm like, oh, perfect, it fixes the math, so I don't need Binding Mochi to take KOs, which is great, but I completely missed Fezandipiti because I'm a bum, and I don't even know what I'm doing. So, you know, definitely some better plays out there that I'm not seeing. Are they going to go Cram here? That'd be insane. I'm actually surprised they used their VSTAR power. That they used Star Alchemy. That actually kind of blew my mind. I really didn't see that one coming at all. Because they're not even at 7 in Lost Zone yet. They need another Comfy here, which that I was going to assume could get, but it didn't. Wow. They go Cram, no shot. Okay. We have to Secret Box for boss. There is no way we don't take boss's orders and take KO. I'm guaranteed a V-Star. And then we'll just save Iono for the turn after, right? Oh, that's such a good card, too. But is it one we could afford to lose? It really is. Okay. I know it's a little crazy, but let's Secret Box away the energy. I know. It could set up another Okidogi. Whatever, I'll move on. Give me... You're kidding me. My boss prize too? Oh, it's just misplay after misplay. I'm falling apart. It's too late for me. I don't know what's going on. Oh boy, did I put him in discard? Is that what I did? No, did I prize both of them? Are you serious? I prized an insane amount of Pokemon. Like Fezandipiti, Munkidori, both boss. Nah, I'm cooked. I'm so cooked this matchup. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, that was a big bang. I don't know what that was. So let's take Penny. Let's take... Sorry, something massive fell here. Let's take Dark Patch, Fighting Mochi. Alright, let's just take all these. Stop wasting time. And what's the play from here on out? We're at how much HP? 120. 150 doesn't save us from much, but it saves us from something. They got 7 cards in hand. I feel like Iono could be solid here. I also really like Penny, just to tell them that their damage really didn't matter to me. And I think I'm just gonna Penny. Just Penny Scoop. Oh, I forgot to move damage counters. Oh my god. Oh, I'm a mess. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. My bad. I promise I'm not throwing on purpose. Just throwing like casually, and we're swinging 130. I don't have to worry about poisoning myself. I didn't use Pecharunt correctly, but it's fine. We're just KOing Cram, and I'm hoping I get boss's orders or Fezandipiti. Arvin. Dude, are my next prizes like Okidogi, Fezandipiti, and double boss, or am I just a bum and I don't even realize what I prized, even though I played heavy ball? Can I see my prizes from the heavy ball, or is that not how it works? I don't 100% remember. But I know I've played too many games. It's too late at night. I am playing awfully for a deck I was so excited. No, naturally I can't see my prize cards. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get roasted in these comments for this game. I'm gonna get absolutely flamed. Hey, that's fine. I'm having a good time. And at the end of the day, this channel is just for vibes, just to have some fun. And obviously, if y'all are watching a lot of my videos, misplays are not the most uncommon thing. Especially when I'm recording at like 1 a.m. You know, I'm just... It is too much. Anyways, they're gonna Mirage Gate all of their energy onto their one guarantee to VSTAR. What's going on? What? I'm missing something, and I don't know what it is. But why did they do that? Do they not think I have the KO? I hate to break it to them, but I'm prepped for war. How many Dark Patch are we down? 3. And 2 Ultra Balls. Well, there's no way that Arven doesn't just get me what I need to take the KO with Okidogi. Because Arven gets me Ultra Ball, which can then get me Darkrai VSTAR and just let me cook, and that's why we play it. And then I could Iono the turn after, if they even have a follow-up KO. So let's Arven here. But yeah, alright, thank God we have Ultra Ball and Dark Patch, but I'll keep that Dark Patch in the deck. Just give me Ultra Ball. Because then I can get rid of, definitely don't need Roaring Moon, I can get rid of Pokestop, I think that's fine. I want to keep pretty much the rest of the hand. Maybe I could have got rid of a Mochi, a Binding Mochi, but whatever, I don't know what's going on, but it's fine. So, let's take, do I ever just go double Dark Patch? I feel like I really don't need a Secret Box at this point. Because I feel like the only thing I would Secret Box for is Boss, which wasn't in the deck, or I'm just absolutely blind and didn't even process that it was there. Both are very, very possible if you couldn't tell at this point in the game. So let's Subjugating Chains. Let's move Okidogi into the active. Let's also start setting up a Munkidori for potentially a bigger KO later. That could be a sweet, sweet play too. And we're swinging for KO, right? 260, perfect. That Munkidori came in at the perfect time when I got it. Maybe it was better than Fezandipiti this whole time. Then we got Iono next turn, if they even take a follow-up KO. But regardless of what goes on, we're going Iono. So here's, dude, what? Did I forget Boss in the list? Like, am I going insane? I could have sworn there was no Boss when I looked. Oh my god. I'm so confused. If I forgot Boss in this list, I'm gonna cry and then I'm gonna go, I guess, rock without it. I have no idea what's going on. Also, where was the Fezandipiti? It still has to be prized, right? Or do I only play one Boss? There is a chance that because I made this list too late at night, my last prizes are Boss, Fezandipiti, and I really hope we win the game so we could see. That would be... I have no idea what's going on. I'm just playing all vibes. And I'm having a grand old time doing it. So they finally got 10 in Lost Zone. They can't start Requiem though. They can Sableye. All they could do with Sableye is take a single prize KO on Munkidori, which is fine. I'm not super worried about it. What's their energy count looking like? 3 Psychic there. Isn't there 1 in Disco? Oh my gosh. There's 4 Psychics already been used. Blood Moon Ursaluna I didn't process. Blood Moon Ursaluna is a problem. And they... Roxanne, of course they do. Of course they do. Goodbye, I don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well... You know what? Or not an Iono. I don't know what I'm saying. I lost Iono, they played Roxanne. I'm pretty sure I said that right, but we're losing it. It's too late at night for me to be recording a video after a big 3-hour drive and a full day. I'm cooked here and running on fumes. But I am having fun. And that's all that matters. So here's the Pokestop. Perfect. They get rid of Guaranteed VSTAR. That is maybe the best card I could have seen hit the discard. Because that means I only have to deal with pretty much Blood Moon Ursaluna and I win. And we really don't have a hand to do that. But I can try. Because I can... Darkrai won't get me there, will it? I don't think so. The concealed cards. Why? What else do you need to draw? Did you already retreat? I don't think you did. No, you didn't. You could just retreat into Blood Moon or Saluna, swing, and I am in a very difficult spot. Darkrai can swing for... Oh, they retreat into Comfey. You have to have a switch in hand. Because they have to go switch with Blood Moon or Saluna and take the KO. They have way too many Psychics in discard to attack. Because I don't know how many they play. I mean, they got one of each here. And then in terms of the rest, how many rods are they down actually? Let me double check that now. They're only down one. Okay. So they got 2 grass, 2 water, 2 jet played. 3 basic psychic energies down. No way. What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Buddy's never heard of a Pecharunt EX before, and it shows, and that was the world's most insane top deck ever. Like, actually ever. Do I even use it right now? Yeah, they got 8 cards in hand. Why would I ever keep that? It's just Janine goes kind of crazy, so I could take a KO with Darkrai. But I don't think that matters. I think we just go Iono. We have to Iono. Why? What am I thinking? They have 8 cards. Am I better leave Giratina V-Star with 8 cards in hand? We get the same thing. What is going on? This match is a fever dream. Oh my god, I forgot to do that. Oh, no. This was really the only time I could do that. Okay. We'll put it here, because this is the only Pokemon that could get out of KO range from this guy. I was thinking, like, oh, I could poison myself first and then move 20 damage. I actually can't do that. That's not how it works. So yeah, I'm also, we have Iono, Janine, Secret Art. That's pretty much the only cards I need. So let's just Pokestop. I don't even know what I'm looking for, but the gear could do it. Do I play Boss? Not gonna check. I'm actually just gonna hold it for next turn. I'm just gonna switch and attack. I'm just gonna run Phase with Okidogi, swing 260, almost misclicked. I think that would have been the icing on the cake at this point if we misclicked. That might have been the best thing I could have done for the video. Fezandipiti or Boss have to be this prize card. If it's not, I have no idea what this list is. It's Fezandipiti. Okay, I feel a bit better about myself. Oh man, if it was not Fezandipiti or Boss, I think I might have just done a 2-video game. Or a 2-game video. I can't talk. Oh my gosh. I hope everyone watching this video totally understands what it's like to just be overtired and have the time of your life and know you sound insane when you're talking, because I feel like that's what's going on for me right now. So they get the rod. Okay, they finally got energy back, which is good. They needed that. How many Mirage Gates are they down? They got 1 in there. Are they just down 1 Mirage Gate? They're down 2. Yo, our opponent, I don't know what's going on, but I feel like Tina's stronger than this. So what they take back? So it had to be Psychic Energy. Yeah, they need that. So they need Mirage Gate, Tina V-Star, and they got the energy in play to attack with Tina this turn. Okay. It's going as well as it can. They just need a flower selecting into Tina V-Star somehow. Whether that's a supporter or just getting Tina V-Star, and then they could put us on the ice again. Because what would I have to do? I'd have to top deck energy, Janine Secret Art, energy onto Fezandipiti? Yeah, pretty much. I could go into Darkrai again. I'm just swing a Darkrai if nothing else, and they get Chorus's Experiment. Yeah, no. I own our opponent into the nuts. Oh my god, I literally just spelled out exactly what they needed to get, the perfect things they could do, and guess what I'm dealing with now? So I kind of forced myself into this one. Oh boy. What are we gonna do here? What would be our best option? How many Okidogis are we down? Can't check. This will be the second, so we actually do play a third. If you're at a Binding Mochi, I think that's fine. Man, oh man. Yeah, wait, no, we played a third Okidogi for sure. Can I set it up this turn? If I get Dark Patch Manual attached and Janine Secret Art, I could. Then I could take, actually, would I even take the KO? I don't think so. So we're down all our Binding Mochis. There's one in discard, one in Lost Zone. Actually, we should have one more Binding Mochi as well. I don't know if we could pull this off, but I'll try. I will definitely try. Oh, actually, wait, does this KO? 60 for each prize card your opponent has taken. They've taken 4. So 6 times 4? No, it doesn't. No, it does not. Let's use Pokegear, thin the deck out a card. What else do we have in here? Actually, Night Stretcher and Binding Mochi are all insane. I think I'm just gonna Pokestop and then Fezandipiti, then make my decision on what supporter to play. So let's Pokestop. What do we get? I lose Binding Mochi. Oh no, that makes things so much more complicated. That's not good. Alright, we'll Fezandipiti and we'll see if there's anything we can do. Anything at all. So we're swinging 120 right now. Man. Alright, what do I have in the deck? I've got another Okidogi, but I think it's too late. I think we're kind of just cooked at this point. I could swing with this guy, see if they, you know, have the boss KO. That might be our best bet, and then I could just try to clean up with Darkrai for the last attack. I'll throw Okidogi on the bench. I feel like it doesn't hurt. Just thin out the deck a little bit, and then we could just Janine Secret Art. And I'm just gonna throw an energy. Let's go. Here and here, maybe? Because I didn't actually get Dark Patch there. No, I didn't. So this'll be good. Alright, let's try this. Let's go bang bang. I can manual attach here. I can Night Stretcher back in energy next turn. I really don't need to take one now. I'll just Subjugating Chains. I'll switch into Munkidori. And then I'll swing 190 to put this Giratina within range to get KO'd next turn. That's solid. That's solid enough. Gosh, man, I'm falling just short again, and I'm so terrified. They got 6 cards in hand, dude. What do I do? They're down Counter Catcher. They jet. They bring up Ursaluna. That bear could be a problem. And they swing Blood Moon. Okay. You know what? They kind of did what they had to do. They didn't win yet. We did use our epic single prize Pokemon that's in air quotes that you guys can't see. So, what are we going to do here? We don't really have Pokemon, or the energy in deck, to use Janine Secret Art. Because all of our energy are actually in play. So, although actually we're drawing out of our deck with Pokestop Fezandipiti. So we could get Rod and Dark Patch back. Oh, actually, you know what? We could pull this off, can't we? Oh, we're pulling this off. We're so pulling this off. Okay, alright, watch this. This is going to be the play of all plays. We are going to top deck Ultra Ball. Doesn't really matter much. We are going to gear or Pokestop and look for Rod or Dark Patch. And then we win the game with either of those. And I'll take Rod. That's perfect. So we're going to Rod back 2 energy. Doesn't really matter. Might as well take... Actually, ooh. Maybe I messed it up a little bit. Right? Because now my chances hurt. Oh, I should have Fezandipiti next. Just guarantee the chip. Okay, we'll just take 2. I might have bummed it. I am totally might have bummed it. We need an energy left in the deck to use Janine's. Oh, thank gosh. Oh my god. All of the misplays imaginable, and we still came up fine. That's so funny. I'm such a bum, dude. Actually, I think we had that in so many different ways. Because I didn't even actually use my manual attach, so I think we were fine no matter what. I think we're okay no matter what, but I totally messed up what I had in mind. I wanted a Fezandipiti before Rod to guarantee get the Dark Patch, and then use Rod to put 2 energy in the deck to Janine, just make it as stress-free as possible. Instead, I felt like not doing that, Making it way harder for myself. But we're going to swing Perfect Math onto Blood Moon Ursaluna, take the KO even without the... Oh my god, it's Heavy Ball. Do I not play Boss? Oh my god, tell me I built this list without Boss. That would make so much sense why I couldn't find Gust in the first match either. Well, this might be a Boss's Orders list Dark Box, in which case I apologize, that was not what I meant to build, but let's get into match number 3 and see if we could still get a positive record even without Boss's Orders. I'm also going to double check if it is in the deck, and maybe I'm just blind as a bat and it was there the whole time. And I've been yelled at the comments about a trillion times by now. Anyways, let's get into match number 3. I'll see you there. Welcome to match number 3, and after some looking back, I realized I messed up the entire list and there's no Boss's Orders. So, if you're wondering where there should be Boss's Orders, please, for the love of God, take out Arven. You don't... Actually, it's been a pretty clutch card, but it could go. Maybe take out 1 Arven, 1 Penny, put in 2 Boss. Maybe take out 2 Arven, put in 2 Boss. Not 100% sure, but I was making this list, and I had 2 spots left that I meant to put Boss. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, man, I have 2 free spots. This is the coolest thing ever. What should I play? No shot, I'm playing Giratina again. What? Anyways, I'm like, oh, I have no idea what to do here. And then, boom. Now it hits me. There's no Boss's Orders in this list. This is insane. This is insane. Also, this might be the single worst hand I've ever seen in my life playing this deck, because it's like, okay, I could Starbus and get my supporter cards back. Well, actually, that's not true, because I'm about to research it away. So, well, now I'm not. Now I'm actually going to take Okidogi. Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. And let's try to keep... I can't really swing this turn, can I? No. So, you know what I might do? I might just Janine Secret Art. Let's do this. Let's just set them both up. I'm going to actually hold the energy in hand as I miss the done button like 14 times over. And then... I know I'm going to poison the active. Don't really care about that. I'm just going to retreat. Hold the energy in hand. I don't know what's going on. Do I research? I don't think I do. I really want to top deck Iona or something like that and just not play research next turn. Oh, I was thinking, do I research? I literally just Janine. I'm so dense I did that so I didn't have to research. There we go. Y'all, if you've made it this far in the video, you already know I'm overtired and you're rocking with me no matter what. In which case, I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. We're going to close out a best 2 out of 3 against Tina. I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling confident. If we don't get a Pokemon, if we don't get a good card off the top deck, I have to rip the research. We can't just passively sit here and let Tina do its thing while I refuse to play the game. That's not going to cut it. So I'd probably attach the... Actually, it doesn't even matter if I attach the energy to Fezandipiti, to be honest. Because it's like, oh, I could boost Darkrai's damage. No, it won't, because I'm losing Rod and Darkrai VSTAR with Research. God, that's so bad. And Night Stretcher. If Night Stretcher was still in the deck, I'd be like, okay, it's not the end of the world. I get Night Stretcher, Darkrai VSTAR back. I can't. It's gone. It's gone next turn. Oh, man. This ain't good. No shot, Force Seal Stone's coming live. It is good morning, Chorus. Good to see you, bud. That's fine by me. The longer Star Requiem is not in game, the better. I hate attacks that just say auto KO, don't care, didn't ask. They make me upset. And Giratina was the first one that I remember to have it in play since I've been in the competitive realm. That's like super overpowered. I love Radiant Giratis because it's literally a 25% chance. It's just a coin flip, and that's like cope. But like 10 cards in Lost Zone, easy requirement. Frenzy Gouging, 3 energy in play? Give me a break. Like, I don't know. I just don't think cards like that are super healthy for the game. So, they're going to get rid of a lot of good cards here. I mean, Boss, Countercatcher, Mirage Gate, Good Night. Those can stay in the discard pile. I'm not complaining at all. So, actually, you know what? That is amazing. I'm also going to take Munkidori here. And, yeah, absolutely. We got limited space. I'll deal with that later. Let's Greninja first, or do I just send it? If I can get... Actually, you know what? I feel like I've been committed to the full send already, like in my mind. So let's full send. Maybe benching that Greninja was kind of a mistake, but it's cool. It's cool. Oh, yeah. Pecharunt cooks. We got a whole lot of support Pokemon and a whole lot of nothing else. So let's concealed cards now and try to get a better Pokemon on the bench. This will do just fine. Definitely want to go double Okidogi. I want to get these guys set up. I want them to rumble as long as they can. And we got the Dark Patch to start setting up this bench one. We got a little Adrenaline Brain action here. Move 2 damage counters, which fixes the math on Giratina VSTAR perfectly. And we got a fat swing for 260. So I'm liking it. I'm liking this. We're in a good spot. We're in a pretty solid spot overall. I was about to say Iono would be nice to make their hand a little smaller, and ask and you shall receive. So we got next turn, we got the manual attach Iono. Tell him to figure it out. I can't believe we forgot boss still. I actually think that's the funniest thing ever. Please don't scream at me. I know someone in the comments is already like, where's boss's orders? There's no boss's orders. And I'm gonna comment back like, hey, watch the whole video. I realize that in game 3 I'm dense. I'm sorry. Because at this point, whoever's watching the video, you're here for the vibes. You know how I am as a player. You know I make some very funny mistakes, and this might be in like the top 5 funniest mistakes I'll ever make. I think this was a good one. This was truly a phenomenal mistake. This deck has been requested more than I think any deck on my channel, because it came out in the week I wasn't home and actively making videos, and I somehow botched the list this bad. And if I could get a positive record with no boss's orders, this deck would be infinitely better than I thought. Honestly, we probably would have won the first match if I had boss's orders in the deck, because I was searching for that. I was just searching for that for no reason. They have 12 cards in hand. Literally, stop it. Oh my gosh, dude. If you don't evolve, set up Giratina VSTAR with everything needed this turn, I'm going to be very upset. I know you got Mirage Gates, I know you got the evolution, I know you got the energy for the manual attach, or double Mirage Gate. Like, look at this hand. In what world do you not have it with this hand? What are we artisaning for? If it's a Cramorant and you use Spit innocently, I am going to be very upset. I am going to be very upset. They fail it. What is going on? What? How many? You're down 2 cores? Okay, hey, you know what? Draw more cards. I'm putting them on the bottom of the deck. Usually you don't want to Iono your opponent into a full 6, but hey, I mean, when they got 12 cards in hand, that's gotta go. That is absolutely not allowed. So, we will see. Oh, whoopsie, sorry, I didn't even realize I hit the window key. I was petting the dog, I wasn't really 100% paying attention, and smacked that. So here's Sableye. Oh, Sableye play could be a little annoying. To be fair, I didn't expect that one coming. Actually, they can't Sableye. Oh no. Oh, you have Vacuum. I was gonna say, tell me you don't have Vacuum. They got rid of. Wait, what? They got rid of Iron Leaves with the Vacuum? But it didn't show me that immediately. That's crazy. That could have been a really good attacker. Although we didn't show them we're playing Darkrai or Roaring Moon, so they actually didn't know that that would be perfect, to be honest. And yeah, they're just going to take out Munkidori here, but that's okay. They're going to put themselves on an odd prize, and we have no way to recover it, but that's fine. So, what is this? Once your Pokemon are knocked out. Perfect. Okay. So the reason I was reading this ability, a lot of times it says if your opponent were knocked out by damage during your opponent's last turn. This ability just says if they were knocked out, which works infinitely better for us. So that's kind of nice. Let's attach the energy here. And, definitely Iono. Maybe now we get the... Actually, it doesn't really matter if we have another Munkidori down, because they're on the odd prize, so I think we want to just go Okidogi, Okidogi, Okidogi if we can. So let's Iono them, flip the script after. Let's just make sure we have the... I don't want to, like, draw through, flip the script, and then Iono it to the bottom if something might have been useful. So let's just do this, and now let's flip the script and see if I can get Okidogi. Almost perfect. We could definitely Dark Patch here. And then, honestly, I'm not even in a rush to get the third Okidogi down. Like, I don't need to play Secret Box right now. So let's just swing. 520 damage. That's gross. That is too much damage. Just kidding, no such thing. So we're gonna go up on our second prize card. As far as I'm concerned, Okidogi hasn't taken its full worth yet because they were able to take one prize while we still had Okidogi in the active. So before this Okidogi gets KO'd, I need to take one more KO. Ideally on a 2-prizer. That would mean I would gain positive value. Because I lost one prize card while taking 3 with my 2-prizer. Yeah, it's like a 3-for-2 trade at that point, which would be ideal. And I feel like our opponent probably had so many pieces that were needed for this turn in their hand because it was massive. So I'm hoping a lot of the pieces they absolutely needed are now on the bottom of their deck, and they're just digging really hard to get stuff back. I mean, there's a chance, you know. They got, how many energy are gone? 1 energy everywhere in discard. What's it looking like here? 1 grass, 1 jet. So they should have 2 jet, 2 grass left. And then 3 of everything else. 3 water, 3 psychic. So there's Giratina VSTAR. Do they have switch card, Mirage Gate, manual attach, / double Mirage Gate? That's legitimately a tall order. They do have 6 cards in hand though, so it's not impossible. They have 6 cards in hand and they have flown through their deck. There's the jet energy. They have to have Mirage Gate then. Rod Mirage Gate. That's annoying. That is not very cool of our opponent. Not very cash money of them, if I do say so myself. Sableye, both the energy needed. Here's the Iona. Oh, maybe they don't have it then. That's a shame, because Secret Box is about to carry us next turn. Get us that Binding Mochi, of which we don't have. We haven't played any, and we really need one to take a return KO. Just to stay even on prizes, because they're going to go down to 3 this turn, because they hit the Mirage Gate off that Iona, of course. And I'm sitting here doing absolutely nothing. What do I do then? What do I do? Definitely want to go. I want to promote Fezandipiti so I can use the Pecharunt ability and poison myself. It gives me the best chance at getting the KO. I mean, you have to do that anyways. Like, you have to get into that habit. That's part of the things. It's like, most decks, you never have to do stuff like that. So, you know, you might forget. You might just promote Okidogi, so you're like, oh yeah, I'm attacking Okidogi next turn. Actually, that doesn't work when you're playing this deck. So that's one of the plays where it's like, it's not like that's a hard play. It's just something different than normal. 15 cards in Lost Zone is criminal. Which makes it hard. Like, it's just something more you can mess up, which is just annoying. So, what am I going to do here? I love Pokestop. I do love Pokestop to try to dig for Binding Mochi. I think what I want to do the most, we could play Heavy Ball. What do I have in here? Double Arven. That essentially would be double Boss if I made the list properly. So I'm just going to Nest Ball and take out another Okidogi, I think. And then we'll Concealed Cards, then flip the script. And then if I'm still short literally everything, I guess I'll... Actually, this isn't bad, because I can just thin even further. So this is solid to take the last energy out of the deck. Is it really the last one? We got 3 here, 5, 6. Oh, we got 1 priced. Okay, that makes sense. So now we'll flip the... That's not flip the script. We'll flip the script and hope we can get Binding Mochi. Actually, we did put 2 damage counters here, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, okay, we did whiff it. Not the end of the world, though. We did put 2 damage counters earlier with Munkidori, so it's okay for now. If they get another Giratina VSTAR, I will start freaking out. And I think with this hand, we really just... do we have any energy left in the deck? No, we don't. So Janine's isn't actually going to do anything here. Just in case, though, I'll check and I'll see what else we got. Is there any other Pokemon I might need? Maybe you. Maybe. Any... If we get Pokegear or Secret Box, I would go crazy off this Pokestop. And I think I'm gonna rip it just because I'm in that kind of mood where it's just full Senza only. And we don't. We actually lose Penny, which is pretty big. So maybe I'll live to regret that. But for now, I'm not going to regret anything. I'm going to swing for a KO, take 2 prizes. Even if I get Arven, I'd be feeling good. Even if it's not Boss's Orders. You know? Like, Boss's Orders would have been sweet. But I'll rock. Yeah, so we got Arven. I could Arven for... Actually, how many Dark Patch are we down? Because I just realized all of our Rod and Recovery. We got 2 Dark Patch left. That is barely enough to set up Okidogi, actually. So we need both of them if we want a chance at winning this game. Oh, that is so annoying. And of course I lost Penny. Although I could Palpat it back. Nope, Roxanne. Oh, God, this is bad. And if they're not taking a KO, actually, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty awesome. So I can Arven for Binding Mochi and Secret Box, and then rip Pokestop, and I'll probably just get rid of a Binding Mochi. I could live with getting rid of one, I think, at this point. We just need one Binding Mochi for Okidogi. We don't have enough energy in the deck to attack with literally anyone else, except Pecharunt, but Okidogi swings for one-shot on Blood Moon or Saluna, which is the only thing I'm really worried about at this point. Because if they're trying to play like a Cram Sableye line and just force single prizes, you know, for us to deal with, that's fine. We'll win with Okidogi. Probably our active one too. That Tina would have been the perfect boss target. Oh my god, imagine if I actually played boss in this deck instead of my Arven like I planned, just boss Tina. Man, dude, I would have had it here. Oh. But instead I tried playing this game overtired like a dummy. I didn't really plan my time well this week, I guess. I guess that's on me. Alright, well, they'll split innocently. That's okay. I still think we're in a decent position. You know, we can't flip the script this turn, but that's alright. Oh, we get gear too. I have to rip gear first. If I could get research, that would make me feel so much better. I fail it. Oh, man. That's good, though, because I actually wouldn't have hit anything off that Pokestop. It was just 3 Pokemon first. So it actually might be good that that deck was shuffled right there. And now I'm going to play Arven, and I'm going to just guarantee the Secret Box. I'm going to take Binding Mochi, and I'm going to hope we just get one item off this stop. That's not Dark Patch. I should have prize checked. That'll do. That'll do perfectly, actually. Because we can... Let's see. Let's Secret Box before Palpad. Because I don't... Actually... No, because I kind of want to just take Penny. If I could just take Penny here, that would actually be amazing. Off the Secret Box. So let's take Penny Iono. I think those are going to be like our best friends. And then let's Secret Box everything away. And I need Penny, Dark Patch, Mochi. Sweet. Sweet. Let's Dark Patch to the bench. Let's Penny up the... Oh, I played... Oh, that's right. Okay. Somehow I forgot I played Arven. Well... that should have been a research that I took. That's so funny. If I don't get Arven off this, oh thank gosh. Okay, so I at least can get Dark Patch. I have the guaranteed swing next turn with Okidogi. Somehow, this game is like, don't worry, Chris. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care how many plays you probably made wrong. I'm gonna try my best to help you out, and I really need that vibe tonight. I really needed that. So, this turn, assuming they KO are active and we are still in the game with one prize card, I promote Fezandipiti, I use Arven, I take Dark Patch, put an energy on the benched Okidogi, use Pecharunt, promote Okidogi, swing KO on anything. Ideally. That being said, our opponent looks like they're setting up Giratina VSTAR, which is not something I expected to deal with, so I really need this Binding Mochi as well if that's what they do. And they have Roxanne, oh my god. Oh no. Stop it, those are the best cards we could have got. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh. That's insane. So all I need to win is to guaranteed win, Binding Mochi, Dark Patch are the only 2 cards I need, which means I really don't want to play Pokestop, because if I get rid of a Binding Mochi off that, I'm going to scream, cry, and quit my YouTube channel. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that. Of course they get their final Mirage Key too. Oh man, oh, are they just going Sableye? If they just go Sableye, we don't need Binding Mochi. And I'd feel so much better because, yeah, it's just one less card we need. And then Pokestop doesn't matter if we get rid of Binding Mochi, so then I feel less bad playing it if we absolutely have to. Okay, they lost mine. That's sweet. That is sweet. So they are going to put all the damage on the active Okidogi. Actually, is there any left over? Yeah, there's 10. Okay, makes sense. They'll take the KO. And we're drawing a total of 11 cards this turn. Actually, we could have hit the entire deck this turn, so we have to... I almost dragged up Okidogi. I would have cried. I think we got the guaranteed chip, because we're drawing the rest of our deck with Research. So we want to Research, flip the script, and Pokestop. Just out of principle. That hurts. Let's Ultra Ball these away. Doesn't matter what. I just want to see if I can thin the deck at all. Make it easier. Yeah, so we got 5 cards left. We're drawing 6 cards with Flip the Script and Pokestop. I guaranteed to get it off one of these things. And of course it has to be the Pokestop. Of course it literally has to be the last thing I could potentially play. We'll get it by the skin of our teeth. We'll get the Dark Patch. We'll attach the energy to Okidogi. Oh my god, this is insane. That was way too close. That might have been one of the closest games. We used every single resource in this deck, I think twice in a row, to beat Tina. That is true. By the skin of our teeth, with more misplays than I think I've ever had in any one video. Someone get a misplay counter. Someone watching this video, please let me know how many times I pointed out where I played wrong, or I just played wrong in general. That would be so funny, because this one was a mess. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. It was a ton of fun for me to record because I'm overtired and it was a mess. But this deck is a blast. Definitely give it a go. I was talking smack about dark decks for a minute. Don't listen to me, dude. This deck is awesome. Give it a shot. Give it a run. Definitely switch the Arven for Boss. Actually, you don't even need Boss, man. Boss is just a state of mind. Consider playing one Boss. Maybe take out one Arven for one Boss. I don't know. You guys figure out what space should take Boss's orders. You know, where Boss's orders should fit in the deck. But thank you so much for watching. With that being said, stay epic. Peace.